Today, or this week I should say, is a very monumental week for me because in 2006, I moved from a small town in Ohio, drove cross country with my buddy to California in 2006. My number one goal was I wanted to work as an actor. And when I started off, it wasn't about being rich and famous or anything like that. I enjoyed the lifestyle of being able to travel the world, meet new people. And I drove out, not in April, but I drove out in June. And the thing I wanted to do more than anything was just make enough money acting so I wouldn't have to fold clothes or walk dogs or work at a restaurant. And that was my goal every single day. So starting in June of 2006, I got job after job. I worked at a doggy daycare. I worked for the AAA. I worked at American Eagle. I worked at Outback Steakhouse. I worked as a food runner. I went door to door. I did a ton of odd jobs. And finally, in the first week of April of 2010, so it took me almost 4 years of working those crap jobs, some for as little as $7.75 an hour, American Eagle, until I was able to walk away from Outback Steakhouse. I was a server, and I walked away the first week of April in 2010. So this week has marked 7 years that I haven't had a survival job, and I've been working my career in business. Now, there's one thing I want to share with you. How I was grateful for my job because that's just who I am, but I hate having a boss. And I want to explain to you, this is the best analogy. Maybe some of you feel like this. This is the best analogy. So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about your dream car. And I want you to think about your dream location. For us, for this example, I'm in a Maserati or a Ferrari or a Rolls Royce. I just got this brand new car and I'm gonna drive 4 hours to Vegas. So what's yours? Maybe you're on the East Coast and it's to Florida, and maybe it's a 6, 7, 8, 10-hour drive. But whatever car, you're so happy, you're with your favorite people, your kids, your husband, your wife, your partner, your best friends, just to picture this whole entire thing. You're about to go on a road trip. You've got the music blasting, your favorite songs, you've got alcohol in the trunk, you've got goodies in the trunk, you got your food, you're ready to go. It is the vacation of a lifetime. Here comes the road trip. You pull out onto the street and you're gonna drive to that destination. And just as you pull out of your driveway in your dream car with your favorite people, music blasting, heading to your location, a police officer pulls up behind you and follows you the entire trip to your destination. That's how I used to be at my job serving. I was so good at my job, I would serve well and not even think about it. But as soon as the boss would show up, you get this fear and you forget how to do it. It's like when a cop pulls up behind you, you're like 10 and 2, how do I drive? I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, think about it. It is identical. When a cop pulls up behind you on the street, even for 5 seconds, you literally are like, where's the blinker? How does this work? You become like this scared. It's the equivalent what I felt having a boss. And he was a nice guy, but it's just like what I felt. So thank God I busted my ass. I cared so much. And that's what drives me, is not even hope of gain anymore. Of course I want things. I work off fear of a loss. Having to go back to that kind of job and that feeling is what drives me every day to keep moving forward.
Aren't these leggings fun? I'm kind of obsessive.
Early day today, I was doing legs and my knee's feeling a little tender. So I've learned from my past not to push through, give it some time. And I'll go back again tomorrow. But I did get in some cardio and a sauna session, so that was cool. We're throwing away some luggage and some old pillows, but it doesn't look like Benji wants to part with the pillows. You don't want the pillows to be thrown out? They're old. Hey, don't ignore me. Hi. Hey, Benji. Oh, now you want a treat? You want a treat? Oh, okay, well, let's get a treat. Sunday is such a great day to build a business, especially when it's nice out. Spring, summer's come in. People are excited to build their futures, to meet new people. Sundays are such a great day. Also, the most wonderful thing is A, the broccoli's done. B, is building leverage is incredible. Having leverage can help you make so much more money and working in a smart way. Even with my job, I have zero leverage. I have to show up. No one else can play my character. It has to be me, so I put in 100% of the effort for 100% of the return, which is very satisfying. But what's smart financially is being able to have 100 people all putting in 1% and you still make 100% without putting in 100% of the time.
Does grocery shopping ever tire any of you out? 'Cause I'm like legit exhausted.